What's up YouTube? It's your boy Joe with Meteoric Serpents coming back at you again this week with a new video. Today we are talking about one of my true passion projects here in the reptile hobby, and that's my Texas rat snakes. That's what got me into this hobby, keeping reptiles and whatnot. And today we're going to show off some of the babies, give you guys a little bit of an update. In case you didn't know, we hatched a clutch a couple months ago now, so we just want to show off the babies, give a little update, and it's also feeding day for them, so let's see what we're going to do today. It wouldn't be right for me to start this video without talking about the parents of the clutch. That's this boy and this mom. He is a scaleless anery het leucistic Texas rat snake, and she is a scaleless leucistic Texas rat snake. Now let's break down those genetics a little bit. So for those of you who don't know, all three of the genes I had mentioned are all recessive traits, which means in order to express those traits in the babies, each parent has to have one copy on either side. As the name implies, scaleless is a gene where the snake lacks scales. Now it still has belly scales, and the gene is maybe a little bit controversial across the reptile world for a couple different reasons. Some people think that they don't do as well when it comes to living. However, these guys have the belly scales, which makes them thrive very well. The first known scaleless Texas rat snake was actually discovered in the wild, so that's pretty impressive, and it's super awesome that it's been carried over into captive collections, and those projects have only been enhanced over time. So again, both parents were scaleless, which means all the babies were guaranteed to be scaleless. Next is the anery gene, which is short for anearthristic, which means the lacking of red pigment. That's what caused the dad, as you saw before, to be an all black and white snake. Texas rats have a natural red pigment to them, so the anery gene strips away all of that red pigment, leaving behind a black and white snake, and he is an amazing example. Last but not least, leucistic is what the mom is. Now, leucism is the absence of all color. It strips it all away, leaving with a pure white snake. Now, in other species, it's not always a recessive trait. However, in the Texas rats, it is. So again, both parents must be carrying the trait to express it. Now, when I got the male from my good buddy Kevin Sheehan at Offspring Reptiles, I was actually informed that the male was a possible het leucistic. I may do a video talking about Punnett squares and how the recessive traits break down and how it gets passed along, but either way, there was only a 66% chance that that boy was carrying the leucistic gene. Let's find out if he actually proved out. So as you can see, this is one of the babies that came out, and this baby is a scaleless double het, so it's carrying the leucistic and anery gene. So he's only expressing 1 out of 3 of the recessive traits in the mix. And look at these colors and look how beautiful this boy came out. I think he is a holdback for sure. We struck gold on the odds, and the boy proved out to be carrying the leucistic trait. And look at this beautiful scaleless leucistic 100% het anery Texas rat snake. Now, this is a carbon copy visually of the mom. However, this one is carrying the black and white trait, so to speak, the anery gene. But look at this beauty. Now, I do want to make perfectly clear before we dive deeper into this video that all of these baby snakes are eating frozen thawed mice, as in the mice are dead already, they were frozen in the freezer. There will be no live feeding of these guys. I just want to throw that out there as a disclaimer before we went further in the video. But I will show a little bit of it for educational purposes, but I'll mostly be making a montage out of it. Now here's the boy we showed before, the scaleless double het. He is typically good about eating right off of the tongs. We're gonna see what he wants today. And there we go. That's a meal. Sorry if you can't see him too well in the dark. Let's see. And as you can see, he's gonna take that right away, move his way to the head, and keep going. you guys so much again for watching this week's video. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a little bit about some genetics. Let me know down below in the comments if you'd like to see more, if you'd like to have me give like a video description about how these genetics work a little bit better. I can maybe talk about Punnett squares and show things like that. Either way, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know that every time we post. As always, today is Saturday, and you know what that means. Saturday night on Wiz Constrictor's channel, we have the Sophisticated Ignorance podcast, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Wiz, we co-host the show. We have some fun, talk snakes and talk everything. Once again, hope you guys enjoy your weekend and have a good one. See you next time. Peace.
I'm not done yet.